It's the fusion of two words. Alo beckons the essence of presence, while ha whispers the breath of life. In the heart of this word lies the very spirit shared between humanity and nature itself. Here in Hawaii, you can feel it, like a current that courses through the veins of its people. It's the rhythm of the waves crashing on the shores, the rustle of palm leaves in the breeze. A spirit that you can not only see but also sense deep in your own heart. Aloha is the very soul of this beautiful paradise, an unspoken connection to the forces of nature that have shaped both the land and its inhabitants. It's in the smiles of locals, the rhythms of their dances, the flavors of their cuisine, and it carries over to something spectacular, uniting the cultures of the Pacific during the Makahiki season in the Te Moana Nui Festival.
The end of the year can be chaotic for many reasons. Holiday shopping, traveling, making time for loved ones, and for me, preparing for some of the heaviest competitions in the world. So you can imagine I need to eat quite a bit just to keep up, which is why I'm so glad I've got Factor. Factor ships ready to heat, chef-prepared meals straight to your front door. So without any stress, you can unpack, heat up, and start chowing down on some nutritionally packed food right away. It's never frozen, so you know it's fresh, and they've got a wide range of lunch, dinner, and smoothie options to choose from. So whether you need to cut back on calories or pack in that extra protein, Factor's got your back. For me, it's been really helpful because frankly, after a long, intense day of training, I just don't have the brain juice to think of what to have for dinner. So I skip the stress of groceries, cooking, cleaning up, and just pick a meal straight from the fridge. And within minutes, I'm eating something that's delicious that I know is good for me. So save yourself from all that hassle and start enjoying some dietitian-approved food today. Go to Factor75.com or click the link below and use code Martins50 to get 50% off on your first Factor box.
Welcome to the Makahiki season, Hawaii's time-honored festival of peace, leisure, and revelry. Here, ancient warriors once owned their skills through traditional sports, a practice that lives on in the Te Moana Nui Games, or aroma'ohi in Tahitian. This modern festivity weaves together rich threads of Pacific heritage, drawing together competitors from across Moana Nui Kea, from New Zealand to Tahiti, Hawaii to Samoa, and the Cook Islands to Tonga. For us, from the moment of finding out about this incredible culture to the moment of actual filming was a turnaround that took no longer than a phone call. And I do mean that literally, as all of this was discovered by Romark during his Hawaii family vacation while I continued on in my adventures across Japan. So as I narrate with a hint of jealousy of this incredible excursion, let's join Romark and Joey, Hawaii's own, as they plunge into this kaleidoscope of cultures.
Why didn't you tell me my shirt was inside out? Make sure you click the link below, support the channel, get a straight to no shirt, guys.
So we're here at Waimea Valley, standing in the parking lot. But right here to your left, if you take a look, we have Paleolono, which is one of our temples that we use traditionally and still contemporarily for worship, especially during this Makahiki season that we have coming up, with this event coming up.
What is your goal with this contest?
So it's grown. It actually, we haven't used it in such a format as this competition in Hawaii specifically, because we have Makahiki, which has its own style of games that are kind of unique to Hawaii. When Tahiti had initially come to Hawaii about 7 years ago and shown us this competition and this style, we saw it as something that we could all share. That's essentially what we're doing. It is competition and we are competitive with each other, but we're also sharing culture with one another, and that's what's brought us closer to one another, even to call them brothers and sisters now, with the Tahitians, Maoris, Samoans, Tongans, everybody that's been involved.
So you've been in charge of this for the last 7 years?
I wouldn't say in charge. I entered the competition. Essentially, one of my friends had just told me about it and said that there's some guys that are coming to lift a rock, and if you beat them, you run a trip to Tahiti.
While the traditions and activities seen here have been inherited across the generations, this particular incarnation of the Te Moananui Games marks a new chapter and embodies the friendly aloha spirit. To simplify things, in these games, Hawaii's Makahiki and Tahiti's aroma'ohi festivities are combined under one umbrella to preserve the old and to foster a mutual exchange of traditions. Both cultures have long cherished their games, but Tahiti is particularly notable for intensifying the competitive aspect, all the while being inclusive, welcoming those from diverse backgrounds. With this vision, the organizers of the Te Moananui Games are aspiring to create an extensive Polynesian tour, culminating in the final championships, which will be held in Tahiti. So to win here means more than just winning a game and partaking in ancient rites. It represents an invitation to the finals, a pivotal event that brings the essence of aloha to the traditions across the world's largest ocean.
We were looking for different venues for us to host this competition from the beginning, so this is maybe our 3rd or 4th year that we're hosting it here. But that was because I had this relationship with everybody, and I was like, hey, we have this event, and they were all for it. This is our platform for the rock lifting. Looks like they kind of just started cleaning everything up and tidying up.
Are there weight classes for this lifting contest?
There are, but they're pretty big weight classes. I'm pretty sure our weight class is 165 to 210.
Okay. And then 210 is just open?
Yeah, or 210 and above is heavyweight.
And is it for reps or just if you can lift a stone?
For speed.
What does that mean?
So it's based on once the rock leaves the ground and once you show control on your shoulder with one hand on, that stops your time. The women's lightweight, I believe. This is women's heavyweight. This is men's lightweight. This is ours, middleweight. And this might have been the heavyweight, just a little bit heavier than this one, but we have a new one for this guy.
How much is that one?
I want to say 265 maybe.
And how much is this weigh?
About 245.
Okay, it looks bigger than I thought.
Bigger when it's,
I lifted the Denise stones in August. I still have a lat injury.
Yeah, that was nuts, man. I'm proud of you. Nice.
I got to do it. Warm up. Woo.
Technically, we don't touch the rocks until competition, like the actual rocks.
Okay, okay.
But I do need to move them.
Yeah. Okay, we just finished a little family vacation at Alani Hotel, beautiful resort, and we are going to see Joey's farm, which is a taro farm. What's up? Is this a fashion choice?
Tanning for tomorrow.
This is my wife Michelle.
Hello, wife Michelle. Nice to meet you.
Joey.
Nice to meet you.
This is your farm you leased.
Yes. This is our most recent planting, but right behind you, this right here. This is pretty much how you plant.
Cool.
So it grows to that. When it's an adult, there's a huge corm at the bottom. That's what we use to pound poi and everything else that we use. And then you pretty much cut it off, clean off the leaves like how you see, and then you replant it just like this. And from one, you get like some even varieties go up to like 10 little baby shoots. So it's a really progressive crop and really good. Basically, everything that this style of farming is about sustainability. and we don't take any water. We just borrow and recycle it right back into the river, and it goes into the ocean. And having these kinds of crops and things growing, the nutrients that it provides in the river and going out to the ocean helps the ecosystem for the ocean to help thrive even more too.
Damn, dude, Joe, you thought this through, man.
After a quick tour of the farm, Romark wanted to help out for the next harvest. So he changed into a malo loincloth and got to work.
Got it. See, sorry. You'll get that one more side.
My skin feels amazing, by the way. Couple frogs. But my skin feels amazing right now.
Good job.
Ooh.
I'm gonna let it drain a little bit more and kind of just dry up a little bit more. I think that's good right now. Next step is to make all those little mounds that you saw how we made those ones.
Okay.
But hopefully the Maori will be here soon and we can do that all together.
Okay. Let's do that together.
So this is Team Aotearoa. Aotearoa means New Zealand in their traditional tongue, and they bring their team and we share time like this. This is really cool. This is their first time being here, and yesterday they put in a bunch of work, so today we're gonna finish up with some planting.
Kakariki po whai tere ko tia te pū wai hoi konei, ko tia te kauru wai hoi konei. E ai hoki au I te unua te tuhi, ki hai tai ki ngā pū, ki ngā take, ki ngā wānanga, ki ngā tauira. Patua kuru, patua whā, patua te toki a tai haruru. Piki ake hoki au nei ki te whare huka huka nui a tangaroa. I whati ai e nuku tai maroro pērā hoki rā ko hau ko hine tua hoanga. E ki mi ana e hahau ana I te whānau arata. Ko ratai mate mai te wai pito pito whiti. Mate maranga mai kawhiti. Nuku e tātou warang, whāno hara mai te tōki o hauni e. Hui e, taiki e.
With farming done, everyone rested for the intensive festivities to come.
Oi kua poha ko ele ele. Olo no makua lono I ka makahiki. Olo no iki, olo no nui. E ho o lao le a mai a lono. E o mai lono I ka makahiki e.
What is this? What you just go forehead?
Nose.
Nose?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sexy.
It's
Sexy.
taking the same breath together.
Oh my god.
It's pretty intimate.
With the opening ceremony over, the stage for the first event is set. Tree climbing. With one look at the tree, Romark backed down. I don't blame him.
You didn't tell me this tree is 100 feet.
You see that tape right there?
Yeah.
That's where they have to climb to. So same idea with what we do for the rock wrestling or the rock
by time.
lifting. There's 5 timers and they take the average time on who gets to the
I'm
fastest.
not gonna do that. That's fast.
It's
have you
gnarly.
done it?
I did it once and I did okay going up, but
How do you
coming
get down?
I tore my chest
Nope,
up. You
nope.
see all those notches in there?
Yeah.
They go the opposite way, so they cheese grate you.
Yeah, that's not fun, dude.
No.
This is no mere tree climb. To say that is an understatement. These competitors leaped up the trees, where any one slip could mean a devastating fall of up to 100 feet. With remarkable precision, power, and speed, they braved the heights, each one deserving recognition as a champion of fear. Next up, a 1 kilometer fruit race with women carrying 15 kilos of fruit on a log and men with 30 kilos. A respectable distance to run with an unwieldy implement, but made all the harder by incline and lack of footwear. It's important to note that in each of these events, everything is kept as traditional as possible. Here, the logs were to only be outfitted with real and natural fruits, along with the ways that they tie them together with bark or other traditional weaving styles.
This is really cool. It just goes to show there's so much around the world that we don't know, man. So the running's over now. I'm going to go put the black magic away, and I'm going to start warming up for the stone lifting. I'm not going to lie, I'm actually quite nervous. I didn't train for this event, but I'm quite nervous. Nerves are good. I'm an explosive deadlifter, but I'm not explosive stone to shoulder. So this is going to be a whole different realm.
Third event, a stone lift requiring not just brute strength, but Olympic weightlifting-esque power and precision. As this wasn't about who could shimmy the heaviest, but rather who could lift and stabilize a stone to the shoulder the fastest. Even with my stone lifting prowess, I'd be pressed to manage these remarkable speeds seen here. Finally, the event of combat, Tahitian wrestling. Very similar to Japan's sumo wrestling, except here, it's the best out of 5 rounds. Obviously, Romark didn't pay attention to the lessons learned in our Japanese sumo episode because he lost. Good try, buddy.
Woman, superwoman. Who's ready?
Witnessing competitors fueled by passion and fire yet bonded in unwavering support for each other has shined a light on the true essence of aloha. More than just a greeting, it's the very soul and heartbeat of this powerful and rich community. To be present and breathe in life, to connect, share, and preserve meaningful traditions are virtues lived by people like Joey and the likes of whom put on the Te Moana Nui Games. Vicariously experiencing this journey through my dear friend Romark has made one thing clear to me. This is a region of the world full of profoundly powerful people with beautiful customs and history, and a place we'll both be returning to together. In Strength Unknown, our mission has always been to cast a light on old traditions and phenomenal peoples of strength, about forging connections and reviving the embers of heritage into a roaring fire. And in this region of the world, there's plenty of that to unpack. So stay tuned as in due time we'll be saying aloha once again. May this word, rich with meaning, resonate with you as it does within the soul of this remarkable place.